welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited about this week's video because I've been holding on to the fabric of this dress for over a year and I'm finally going to make it. I feel like I have deja vu because I'm once again starting a video by saying I'm going to California in a few weeks, and since I'm going to California, it's like for a family vacation, I wanted to make a dress to bring because there's way better opportunities for photo shoots over there than where I live in Washington. So I want to definitely bring a dress to photograph, and I have the perfect idea. This beautiful sheer fabric I've had for over a year. It's from Joann's and it's entirely sequins. And it's stunning and I got it with the intention of making like a mermaid dress, and I just never got around to doing it. Today I'm doing it. I'm really going to do it. The vision for this is kind of like an interpretation of when Ariel comes out of the water at the end of The Little Mermaid, but mine's just going to be a little more. It's gonna show a little more skin, and I think it's gonna be pretty. I have a vision in my head and I'm hoping I can recreate it. Usually I can recreate things that I think of in my head, and this time I actually made a pretty good sketch for it. I was really proud of my Procreate skills on the iPad. I have an entire idea for it and I'm finally gonna do it, and it's just gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna take it to the beach. We're gonna do a fun photo shoot with it and it's gonna be the best. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I should be making a mock-up, but I just don't have the energy to do that right now. I've used this pattern before and it works, so I don't need to make a mock-up. I'm just like worried about, I don't want it to be scandalous, but I want it to have like that nude effect, and not like naked, but just, I don't know. I want it to feel like it's a mermaid walking out of the water. And I want to add like a lot of beads to it. I think it's going to be really pretty. But anyway, I'm cutting it out right now. Here's the pieces. I have like just enough of that mesh fabric left. I think it's going to be perfect. It's assured that if I'm cutting fabric, it's my baby, He just sits and watches. Well, sometimes he won't let me cut it. He's being really good right now though. I am totally loving this. Okay, let me tuck this up here. Let me show you the vibe. So it's gonna be sheer. So it's gonna be a corset all the way around, and then this is going to be over it. This is gonna go over it, but I think I'm gonna have the side exposed, so it'll be like that. You see the sketch, you know what I'm talking about. I'm about to go hiking, so ignore my appearance. No makeup. But I'm leaving a week from today for California, which is why I'm making this dress, but I have barely started it. This is what I am so far. I started putting boning in it, and that's it. Nothing else has been done. So definitely need to work on it because it has to be done in a week. We're leaving on a Monday, but it's gonna be so good. The only thing I don't like is how the boning is white, but it's gonna be covered up anyway. So that's how it is right now. I need to like cut this strap off. I do need to add the bones. Once all the bones are added, I wish this would stop sticking out, but it's looking good. So I'm gonna go hike because that's what I do every morning, 3 to 4 miles. And then I'm gonna tan because that's my priority. I'm gonna bake some sourdough bread because I bake sourdough bread. And then I'm gonna come and I'm gonna sew this up. That's my day. And it's gonna be like 90 degrees, but let me go get my stuff done. And I'll meet up with you later. Working on this. I've got all of the boning in and I've reinforced this. The back panels for the grommets, this is what the inside looks like. I just put this strip of thick matte satin stuff on the inside. That's what it looks like on the outside. And I have bias binding. So my next step, since this has all the bones in it, is just gonna bind the edges so that the bones don't go anywhere, and then put in the grommets, and then I'm gonna try it on. And I'm really excited about it. So I'm gonna bind this really quick, and hopefully by the end of the night this corset will be finished, and then tomorrow I can start on the draping and whatnot. This fits very well. I raised the neckline up a bit because it's like a pretty low cut pattern, but since it's already a little out there, I raised it a little because I wanted it a little more modest because the design isn't that modest, and it closes all the way, which is perfect. I didn't want there to be a gap back here. Oops. It's very, very comfortable. I only have like 1/2 inch waist reduction, not much. It's just comfortable. Like, I could live in this, and I really like it. Obviously it's sheer, so the next step is that, oops, we cover it with this beautiful fabric. I should have filmed this way so that the light comes in. Okay, next step, which I'm gonna probably do this tomorrow, is I'm gonna drape this on here. Oh, it's stunning. So it's kind of gonna come in like this. We're gonna have like a side cutout like that. So it's very hourglass. And then we'll tack it back out here. I'm gonna make some shorts to wear with it, because obviously. But I think it's gonna be really pretty. And then I have all of these beads. The beading section in Michael's is one of the most magical places. Like, this looks like it all came from Ariel's treasure trove or something. So I have all of these. You see what I'm working with? This, and I'm gonna drape this into a dress, and we're gonna bead it. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this. I wish I didn't make it too high up, because it's kind of like cutting into my arm right here. I guess I could pull it down a little, that's kind of better. But it's just so flattering. Definitely go check out this pattern. I'll have it linked down below. Do you hear this? Like, look at this! I think my favorites are these ones. Okay, I've gotta go. It's getting late, I need dinner. So, see you tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna just start draping. Oops. I think I originally got like 3 yards of this stuff, and we're gonna see what we come up with. Like I said, I want it to be relatively sheer, so I'm not gonna do a ton of gathering on it. And then it has like a ribbed kind of pleated effect, so the pleats are gonna be going down like that. And then with the excess, I'm gonna like add to the bottom of the skirt to make it flow out more, to give like the mermaid effect. So I'm gonna like maybe time lapse this, pin it on, see what we can do, and then go from there. Actually, you know what? I just realized I can't drape this on until I cover the bust of it. So let me do that first. Good morning. I look so rough. I feel rough. We are leaving on, we pushed our trip a day back. We're leaving on a Tuesday and it's Saturday. So I only got a little bit of time left to finish this, but I think I can do it. And I woke up so late today. I could not fall asleep last night, so I took a sleeping pill. It knocked me out till 11 a.m. It's like noon right now. And I don't really want to be sewing right now, but I have to. So I'm sewing the strap right now. Like I showed you, I did all of those beadings in the car on the way to Seattle and home yesterday. And a lot of them are gonna get sewn onto the sleeves. And I didn't really know how I wanted to sew them on, but I think I just figured it out. So I have this pearl trim, and I'm sewing the pearl trim on as a strap like this. And then in between each pearl, or every other or whatever, I will sew or tie down the arm things. And I don't have a ton of these. Well, I do have a ton. I have like 20 strands, but I just cannot do more. It's so time consuming. So I'm gonna mix in pearl strands with it to make it fuller. And I mean, it might not work, but it probably will. So I need to finish sewing these down, and it's turning out really pretty. I have this sleeve mostly done, and I'm doing the second one right now. I'm laying out the strands I have. I think I have like 8 for this, and then obviously I'm remedying it with this. And then I'm kind of figuring out what order I want to put these strands in. So we'll hang on the other sleeve, and then I have these ones, and I'm gonna sew them like onto the body. I'm working on placing where I want the strands to go, and I'm obsessed with it. I need to sew them down, and then I have these ones, and I'm going to do a few more with the pearl strands, and those will be hanging down and around it. And I also like feel really sick right now. I did like some intense running earlier today, and now like it hurts really bad in my chest and my throat, and I don't know how to fix it. Like, I don't want to work because it's actually really painful, but I'm pushing through it because I only have one more day. But look at how pretty it is. I finished the sleeves. They are beautiful and they are very heavy. Monica looks so good. It looks so pretty. Monica. It's so gorgeous.
Stunning.
Oh my gosh.
Stunning, darling.
She's so pretty.